This is Inside Burnaby Schools for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. Sharing and learning through cultural experiences. Students at Burnaby Central Secondary came together in several ways for their annual Cultural Appreciation Week, dedicating each day to a continent. With the school community representing more than 71 countries and 59 languages, the week is an opportunity to honor the unique identities and diversity at the school. The fun festivities culminated in a cultural fashion show. Students and staff at Edmonds Community School gathered for an event called Breads Around the World. The children learned about different cultures by experiencing himbasha bread from Eritrea, kubs from Lebanon, naan from Afghanistan, and sangak from Iran. Staff from the Settlement Workers in Schools, or Swiss team, helped organize parents to make the food. They also shared information about the bread's cultural significance. Additionally, Swiss staff led a gathering for Eid al-Fitr at Edmonds with a feast to mark the end of the Muslim holy month. At the high school level, another Eid celebration was held at Burnaby South Secondary in collaboration with the Swiss team. The festivities for youth and school staff honoring the end of Ramadan included joyful dancing. The Swiss-sponsored Universal Friendship Club for newcomer students at Mosscrop Secondary held celebrations for Easter. Youth played Pass the Egg and other classic games. Primary students at Buckingham Elementary celebrated the season with Easter-themed art.
Supporting the planet and thinking green. The Green team at Caribou Hill Secondary led the rollout of new recycling stations and made a video for students and staff. At University Highlands Elementary, the Green Team Club held a community plant sale. Also at the school, environmental learning included studying earthworms with a digital microscope and planting 4 new trees. Students at Brentwood Park Elementary got a chance to think about the big picture when they created their own planets. At South Slope Elementary, children were inspired by a recent field trip to the aquarium to set up a sensory ecosystem station. Grade 3-4 students at Buckingham Elementary showcased their knowledge through their animal research projects. As part of learning about Earth Day, kindergarten children at Buckingham made promises to take care of the planet. Students at Burnaby North Secondary had access to a seed library for Earth Week. Youth could choose seeds for flowers, vegetables, and herbs. They could also learn how to use what they grow to feed pollinators. To celebrate Earth Day, Alpha Secondary leadership students led lessons and projects at nearby Aubrey Elementary. Topics included textile pollution, fast fashion awareness, as well as how to make toys from pop bottles. The children also tried their hand at upcycling by making pillows from old textiles.
Unlocking opportunities through community. Using the federal election as a chance to learn, several elementary schools participated in student votes, including Nelson Elementary. Many high schools also held mock votes to support learning, including Alpha Secondary. The student voting stations, like these at Mosscrop Secondary, were supported by Civics Canada, a nonpartisan charity focused on democracy and young people. Burnaby South Secondary students invited all candidates in the local riding to a forum attended by grade 8 to 12 social studies classes. Student leaders in the South Youth Forum Club also moderated the question and answer session. 10 students from the district were among those at the Jill of All Trades event, learning about everything from framing to ironworking. BCIT's annual event includes industry professionals and is for students who identify as female or may be gender diverse. 15 high school students had the chance to participate in a firefighter academy. The career exploration opportunity put on in partnership with Burnaby firefighters gave youth hands-on experience as they consider their futures. A similar academy was also held recently in partnership with the Burnaby RCMP. Nearly 30 students explored aspects of policing as they contemplate a possible career in law enforcement. Following an invitation by Swiss staff, Burnaby RCMP were guest speakers about safety at a monthly parent group at Burn Creek Community School. It's designed to help newcomers build awareness of local supports.
District-wide supports for students and families. More than 50 people attended a district-led evening to support students with disabilities or diverse abilities on their next steps towards adulthood. Families heard from speakers, including a former student. Over 20 organizations were there that offer help with post-secondary employment and leisure opportunities. More than 250 people attended a virtual presentation hosted by the district about social media use. The session featured the expertise of renowned youth specialist Madison Cameron from the Center for Trauma-Informed Practice. The presentation included practical strategies to help families support their children to use technology respectfully and safely at home. This builds on a series of supports to help students lead healthy digital lives. Summer session registration opened this month. With a focus on fun and learning, its popularity continues. For example, on the first day of elementary registration, classes were over 90% full in just 1 hour. The International Education Department is being recognized for its service-oriented approach. It was named a finalist in the Study Travel Secondary School Awards.
Burnaby hosts record-breaking provincial event. 111 deaf and hard of hearing students from 17 school districts, 2 independent schools, and the BC Provincial School for the Deaf competed in the DHH Proud Showcase using the theme, Dream for a DHH-friendly world. With 8 wins across the categories of DHH art, ASL poetry, and spotlight presentations, Burnaby students earned nearly half of the 21 titles. Friendship Day was a highlight for many. The events and competitions are led by the district-administered provincial outreach program, Deaf and Hard of Hearing. A record-breaking total of 310 DHH students came together from across BC for excursions, fun, and meeting new friends. That's Inside Burnaby Schools for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025.